Hey, what's good, chat?
What? YouTube Music? New release, Memphis. I don't listen to
But I guess thank you for telling me that, I suppose. Um, so Summer Game Store, uh, or Game Store, Summer Games like showcase, whatever they call it, game show. I don't remember. Some interesting stuff was announced. Elden Ring finally got it's real. It's actually a game, not just this ethereal concept. Uh, got an actual real thing. Apparently, Scott Cawthon's trending on Twitter right now. What? I see. Understandable why he's trending now. Okay then. I mean also new looks at some Overwatch 2 stuff. A couple of new games. Interesting stuff. A trailer for a movie, which was weird, but it was Ryan Reynolds, so it was cool, I guess. I mean, I guess it's tangentially related to the games, right? Because it's a movie about an NPC that decides he's done being an NPC, essentially. Um, which is an interesting thing to go into. And that's kind of really it. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, not really a lot was like brought up really other than Elden Ring. Nothing else really seemed that interesting. I guess there were some games that looked interesting. The new game by the Hyper Light Drifter people, and kind of some other more like niche ones. Um, that looked a little interesting. The D&D game actually looks kind of cool, but overall, it's just kind of a lot of not really anything that I cared about. Nothing Nothing really in my realm, no RPG. Well, I guess there was the look at the Monster Hunter RPG, which does look pretty cool. Um, but I mean, we've kind of already seen a bunch about that. Like, they can't really show anything new that'll be too interesting. Like, I feel like they only showed it because it releases in like a month. I don't remember if that's exclusively Switch or not, but still, it seems like it'll be a good time. Nice. Um, Scrub Coat's got some dumb stuff on it. As always. That's kind of the whole point of script quotes. Uh, still, Summer Game Showcase, I think is what it was called. It was alright. There's some cool stuff. Not really a lot of interesting stuff for me. I'm kind of more so holding out for E3, so. Uh, what was it? There was like a Capcom thing. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't anything like. Oh, it was the Monster Hunter thing. That's what it was. Yeah. Where was it? Really the only thing, again, like the big thing was just Elden Ring for me. But it seemed cool. I mean, I'm excited, right? I mean, we have E3 coming up, literally 12th to the 15th, and then again, I think that next weekend, like the 20 something, 22nd, maybe 21st. I don't remember. So it'll be interesting. Um, or I guess like 19th to 20 something. I don't know. I don't know what the lineup is either. I'm interested to see Capcom though. Um, then obviously Nintendo. I'm always interested to see Nintendo. Um, especially since it's more than likely going to be some Smash news. Even though I've kind of just slowly drifted away from Smash, I'm still interested. I mean, if they pull out the big guns, put like Dante or Phoenix Wright, I will immediately start playing it again. But otherwise, I mean, I've got Strive coming out on Friday, so That's the only fighting game I need right now. But regardless, we'll go ahead and get into it. We may or may not be beating it today. We're like about 2/3 through, my understanding. I mean, it definitely feels like we're about 2/3. So I think if we can get through all of the missions, we should be okay. With 6K, I'm not even gonna bother. We already did our customization. Yeah, we're rocking Dante here as well, in case it wasn't clear from
We'll
the
be back up
screen.
at some point, but for now, one foot in front of the other.
It's nice that this game has like some levels of replayability through different character choices that you can make here, like a new characters and stuff. This thing looks all kinds of messed up though. Lusafia. Oh, that's right. I forgot this weapon has like a weird sword. Oh. That was it. Just the one bullet. I'm sorry, does he have goggles? Yes. Oh, that's glorious. I never noticed that. That's a man, dude. The small details in games. I really like them. Alright, going on the hole. Interesting that this weapon like has a hair and air combo.
Yeah, stinks. Must be in the right spot.
I can put the whole sword thing going, yeah. Oh. Dive kick. Man, combat in these games is always so fun. Like really though. It's just always good. Oh. I do wonder about some of the games that were announced. It's like that the D&D game. I wonder if it'll be following like actual D&D rules, or if it's just going to be a general action game. Which, it's totally fine if it's just an action game. I have no problem with that. But, you know. D&D games that follow 5th edition and rulings are always, I think, pretty fun. Because 5e's combat is pretty solid. Like, mechanically, as far as strategic stuff goes. Plenty to do in it. God. The fact that this is a thing is just so ridiculous. And I love it. Like, I have no right. It's so fun to use. And it really is just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Alright. Oh. Nice. Let's put that out of the way early. Did it like actually break the game again? It broke the game again. Ugh, why does it break the game? I don't understand. I wonder if I can like. No, I can't. I can't fork the work. Ugh. And it breaks so much too. It breaks Discord. It breaks Steam. Like it just breaks everything. Yeah, I can't even flip the Steam overlay. All right. Alt F4 and relaunch it. Just need to exit Discord. Apparently it's still running. Hence the music in the background. Even though I literally closed out of it. Feels good. The DMC is still just working. I don't understand. I genuinely, I mean, I've mentioned it so many times. I genuinely don't know. What to do to fix this issue with my computer. Like, I literally don't know what to do. Nothing seems to work. Like I've tried every solution I could find online about it, and it just doesn't. Nothing happens. Like it keeps happening. Every time I monitor it, like I get nothing. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So unfortunate that it is the way that it is, but hopefully once it happens, it won't happen again. Because it usually only happens like once a day. Unfortunately, it's like exclusively now.
Back up at some point.
Oh.
For now, one foot in front of the other.
At least we get to be here now. Unfortunately, we gotta redo all of that stuff again. There you go, man. Hello? Alright. It's fine, though. It's not like we really did we didn't get very far.
Stinks. Must be in the right spot.
On another note, though, I do really want to play more Monster Hunter, but like, the kind of, I don't know, world feels weird to play right now because Rise is out and whatnot. So like, I want to play Rise, but I also don't want Rise on the Switch. I'd rather get it on PC, but it doesn't come to PC till like the end of this year, early next year, if I remember right. Which is very unfortunate. That's someone super interested in. So I definitely am interested. I would love to play it. This little bit of world that I did play was very fun, and I might just keep going through it, just for the sake of going through it. Because it is a fun game, but I haven't played it in a while. Oh my god. Dude, this motorcycle is so fun. It's just the dumbest thing. I think that's why it's so enjoyable. Is it's just stupid. Like, how many times can you say you wielded a motorcycle? Was it just normal air? It is. Oh, that's right, I have the air Boardmaster one now. We also have the hat, which is hilarious looking to wear, but I don't think I'm ever really going to use it. Just because it costs red orbs to use, and I like red orbs, you know? Believe it or not, I like getting upgrades. Upgrades are quite nice. Okay, down the hole. We're about it.
I can smell that piece of shit from up here. It needs to be flushed.
Alright. Well, statue. Speaking of upgrades, good typing. New sword, master level, level 4. Be the last one, but wheelie jump. Definitely. Gotta get the big stinger. I think that's really all we can get. I mean, I guess we can get extra stuff on here, but we're almost there. Slipstream. Oh yeah, back forward. Just forward. Mid-air back, mid-air. Oh, okay, we don't have that one. Idling looks so fun to use. Why don't they put the void in this game? Such a great idea. But there's no reason not to have it. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going down the holes where I'm going. Right, listen here, buddy. There's a lot of these boys. It's just so fun. I need to like kick this open though. Yeah, this is a cool style actually. Like this and that, like that and double trigger is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna bust up all of these actually really quickly. It's just so fun. Like, how did it be mad? to literally swing around a motorcycle as a weapon. It's just so dumb. And that's what makes it great. I see. Oh god. That's not one of those stealth movies. Or they just like sneak up on you. Oh. Alright. Is that everything? No, not quite. There's a lot more stuff just floating around in here, huh? Couple free orbs. Yeah, that'll do it. I think that's everything in here. No. Oh, well. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. Unless, of course, this is like some kind of secret. In which case, understandable. But I doubt it is. So all of the red orbs everywhere kind of makes it feel like that, right? I'm amazed I'd saved that. Ooh.
Rebellion, power of revenge. That really was pretty grim.
I believe it. Yeah. So many gold orbs. Haven't used a single one yet. We'll see how long that lasts for, though. Barely done. That was just secret. Nice. There was a hole in the wall somewhere we could go into. Yeah, right here. Another gold orb. Thought we really needed any. We are only on human difficulty. But... you know, I mean, this is just to enjoy the game. Like the story it has to offer. Oh, hi V. Hi Nero. Hi me.
Looks like we still got a long ways to go.
What if V can hold up? Nice. That's right. 15,000. Nice. What the 40k red orb? Diverging point B.
Can't carry you anymore. Damn. Just a little longer.
You got this, V.
Come on. I must go before he loses completely.
Well, at least we get to play as V again. Or we could have just been playing as. I mean, we could, like, potentially get some stuff here. I think what I'm gonna do is get promotion. Alright, so while Nightmare is active, and press basically mount him with left bumper B. I can press A in the air near him to mount. And then I'll want to get a new combo for him. We still got a little bit left. I don't think we can really grab anything. I guess we can. Just double check too. And we can keep going. He looks so good. I love his design. It's easily the best design in this game. Out of all of the main cast. Hands down.
Damn it. A little longer. Hold on, just a little longer.
I believe in you, man.
Are you alright, B? You might want to take a break here.
Oh, he's fine. It's okay. He can do it. I believe in him. Wow. This is looking like some combat's about to happen, huh? Oh. Hi. Oh, he's not all crumbly anymore. That's strange.
Where am I? I'm losing my power. Gotta recover somehow. This dimension is healing my body.
Oh, I see the blue orb up there. I don't even know where to begin with trying to get it, though. What's the orb up there? The door? I mean, how would I even get up there? Oh, well. Actually, it might be easier than I think it is. Maybe not on this one. Oh, or perhaps. No? No ledges I can stand on? Dang. I can't call Griffin. Well, what's through door number 1? A very bright light. That's what's through door number 1.
So, this is where they are. I'm claiming what's mine.
Oh, we'll take Griffin back. Oh, nice. Not really a whole lot I can do here.
Said little creature.
Give them all the meter. Just give them all of it. Oh.
These are true.
Oh. That's interesting. Ah. I see.
That's one down.
Well, now I have Griffin. Like, wasn't quite enough. That feels like it's my fault, though. I will get this. I will figure it out. It's for a blue orb fragment, so it's very important what I do. There we go. I was just going a little too... I wasn't starting, like, far enough over. Oh, you're a gold orb. Nice. Well, you know, we'll gladly take more. What else we got? I don't know if there's anything else hiding around. Just the doors themselves. Oh. Well then in that case. Door number 2. What have you got for me? What's that from Nightmare? We get Nightmare back. Actually, we probably should have gotten Shadow back. Oh well. It's fine. This is so strange. We'll get there slowly but surely. Alright, well. I'm glad we were able to do so much with that. Oh. The Griffin is dead. Nice.
Fall to hell.
Oh, jeez. Calm it down, bro. It's fine. Alright. One more. We can get Shadow back now, too. I gotta say this. I understand why he's like slowing down and stuff. Not the most enjoyable thing though. Never is. It's never enjoyable. Alright. Hey, Shadow. And just like that, we've regained all 3 of our boys. Ah, you. Nero fought you. Take all the meter. Let's go. Oh my god. This is a great execution. Oh, that's so funny. That's great. That's a good one. That's a fun one. Oh. Seems I have completed my 3 trials.
Let's get the hell out of here. This humidity is killing me.
Agreed. It's time we got back on course.
Oh, we finally made it out. That thing was something else, huh?
Best we avoid it if possible, especially given my condition.
Yeah, you're not exactly in the best condition now, are you? Well, you definitely like to bring that up. Been a while. I mean, you know, it's alright. Understandable. I mean, especially with how cool he is. Don't want anything to happen to him. It's weird. Yeah, what do we got going on with this? What is that? I suppose I'm going that way. Sorry, the DMC for man, the DMC.
They're safe.
No time to worry about them, B. Gotta hurry.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know why this is giving me Monster Hunter vibes, but it is. Well, I can hear Dante going crazy. It's nice to know that Dante is just having fun in the background, you know?
I need you. Slice him. Pin him to the wall.
There we go. I'm so excited for Strive though. Like I know I keep talking about it. I don't know. Kind of apologize, kind of don't. I'm just excited. Like, having played in all of the betas for it,
Journey.
including the closed ones, like it's just been such a great time. I've really enjoyed it every time. And it's gotten better and worse in some ways, but apparently they've fixed a lot of the issues from the betas.
If he reaches the fruit, it will all be over. Even Mundus failed to reign over the human world. Surely now he will not.
Malphus. No way can we handle her. We don't have the strength.
I know. But we must get through this. Somehow.
Wow. Seems like you don't have a choice now. Oh, that thing's disgusting. Oh. Hi, Nero. I guess thank you for saving me. Another S rank. You know, I don't know if they've made S ranks easier or if I'm just better at DMC in general.
Damn it. Running a little low. Not gonna last much longer without a refill.
Speaking of,
Hey, honey. Need assistance?
What the hell's your problem? You trying to kill me?
If you want a bitch, blame it on Lady. She's behind the wheel.
hi.
Okay, enough with the suspense. What do you need?
It's the little animations sometimes. Small things. I might not actually spend a lot here on Nero. We'll see what we can grab here. There might be something worth picking up with Red Queen. Ooh. Caliber could be fun. I said I don't want to spend a lot, and then I spend basically all of it. Let's go. I don't think I need to really buy any double breakers. I got a bunch. That's probably good. Honestly. I mean, I know we're still 2 purple orbs and 1 blue orb out. From, like, the ones we can buy, but... I might try to grab the blue orb soon.
Split up again, huh?
Oh, it's got a
Better
launch
alone
on.
anyway.
Ah, Buster Arm. Interesting. You can charge this one? I mean, I guess it is called Buster. Well, that's like fun. Like, actually, though?
Crossroads. Which way should I go?
God, man. Johnny Young Gosh. Always such a great... Always a good vocal performance with him. And believe me... my gushing over Johnny Young Bosch's voice acting. When we play P4, it's gonna be nothing but that. Well, we got... I assume some combat coming up if the music is playing. There's a dude down there. Why is this so hard? Oh, almost. Oh. Almost fell down. There's something up there. I don't know if I can get up there. At least from here, I don't think I can. Well, time to go down. Alright, I'm not gonna pass up 3 orbs. Oh, hey. Oh, there's just some arm chilling all the way over there. How did they even get out here? That's what I want to know. I don't think I've actually fought these guys with Nero yet. Alright, are you just gonna sit there and rev up? There you go. Ah! I see now. Crazy indeed. We'll get back to it. Please get out of here. Ow! Bro! I actually dodged it. Let's go. And the music does a really good job positioning. I mean, it's a little janky from time to time. Like, it's noticeable. But generally, it's very well done, I would say. I don't know like what their little algorithm for it is, but it seems like it's pretty solid. $13,000? I'm not even gonna bother. It's only 13,000. It's not worth it. There's not really anything we can grab anyways. It's only 13k, so. Would you look at all this? All of this for a blue orb, huh? Jet gadget? After a launching punchline, call it back by holding B. Jet gadget to climb steep slopes. Higher cell strength the longer you can run.
Gotta get airborne if I want to cross. Let's give it a whirl. Buster off. Come on.
Go, baby, go!
Not sure I fully understand what the implication here is.
Go, baby, go!
Come on. Come on.
I don't think I was supposed to be able to hop that. I mean, like, I understand what the implication of what they want me to do here is. Clearly they want me to ride it. I don't know how. I know they just gave me a tutorial on it. But it didn't really make a lot of sense.
Get in there!
Come on.
Go, baby, go!
Come on.
Ah! That's how. I now understand it. Oof. There we go. Okay. So it's just all hold the B button down to do it. That's funny. It's really cool, dude. It's just fun. Does that mean I've been able to do that this whole time?
Go, baby, go!
Hmm. I'm sure it's not that big of a deal if the arm explodes, considering there seems to be a lot of them around here. But still, I would like to try to avoid, you know, losing it like I just did.
Go, baby, go!
This presence. Something's here.
I did all of that and didn't even grab the blue one. So then how would I go up there?
Come on.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I can't like ride it in the air. Oh. It all makes sense now. Oh, we're definitely gonna try to do it. I understand. I forgot where I was meant to go. Okay. Where was the blue orb then? I do have been somewhere around. Well, that's the drop point. Oh, it's all the way up there, so I have to do the hard path. Okay. Well then, let's do the hard path. Let's not suck at the hard path and do it.
Come on.
Oh, it's making sense now.
You go!
It's all making sense. Thought I had to hold it all the way through. I don't.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, okay, you can jump with it. Okay. I might not be able to do it. Just because I don't have, enough juice.
Hell yeah!
I can fight on this. Oh, I missed! I missed it! There we go. Oh. Okay, so it can break.
You go! Hell yeah! Hell
So
yeah!
how can I avoid it breaking? I'm not sure what I did before. I started like going crazy and then it just like didn't explode on me.
Go,
I don't know
baby,
what
go.
I did.
Come on.
Yeah! Whoa! Hell yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Hell yeah!
Oh, barely.
Hell yeah! Whoa! Hell yeah!
Oh, come on, Nero, no! Oh. You were there.
Get in there!
I don't know if it'll be possible now.
Yeah!
Well, we've broken so much of the stuff on the track. I really want that. I'm gonna give it one more shot, see if I can maybe make it. I don't think it'll let me, though.
Go, baby, go! Yeah! Hell yeah!
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to make it. Dang, that sucks. Alright. Well, it is what it is. No blue orb for me. That's cool though, that you can do that. Pretty funny. Casually, you know, jetpack skateboard around as Nero.
Sorry, Dante. The Demon King's mine.
Sorry, Nico.
Buster off.
I'll take a rawhide, why not? It was right there for me, you know?
Get out of my sight!
Buster off.
Wow. Okay, I could just break it. I'm not concerned for a moment. But no, you can just break them. Cool. Oh, almost spawned on me again. What a raw. What are you?
Out of the way!
Whatever it is dead. Oh, there's stuff in there. What even is this? Not particularly sure. Wait, where I am? Oh, wherever it is, this is new. Platform thing's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, let's go. Apocalyptic. Did I just dive kick? Oh, that's right. I forgot Nero has a dive kick. And actually a dive slash, but I think Honda does a dive kick. Ow. Ooh. Oh my god. How did that even hit me? Oh my god. This boy's wrecking me. I'll take it, I guess. That was pretty rough at the end there. It was going really well. And then it just wasn't anymore. Hi. You make me think I'm about to hit a boss fight. Which I probably am.
That's all generous.
25,000, huh? That's, I think, enough? No, it's 40k. Do I hold it off? Maybe? Yeah, let's get all of the Red Queen abilities. And then we'll just hold the 15k. And so now I can do, and now I can do that. Whoops. Bro died before I could do what I was trying to do to him. Trying to hit him with the mad combos. I thought the asshole was up here. Seems to have found our answer. Oh my god. Nice. Okay. We're beating them up now, huh? Oh. I probably should have turned the sensitivity of the camera up a little bit. Hey, starring me as V. Oh. I suppose? Oh. Ah. So I should be nearby. There's some stuff in there, right? Did that kill? Oh my god, it did. That's so cool. I'm so cool. It's been an hour? That's nuts. How has it actually been a whole hour? Dante? Okay. Hi, Dante. That's kind of cool, though. I dig it. I dig, like, the pseudo co-op element of that. Another one? Or we're just gonna go with this one.
Feel a demon nearby. Get in my way and I'll crush you.
Uh-huh.
I'm coming.
The cutscene. I got you, V, don't worry. What's good?
Gotta pay attention, sweetheart.
Spars, kid. But you're nothing more than an empty shell with no power. You are as weak as your flesh. Human.
Hey, we're tougher than we look. But there's only one way to find out.
I will.
What do you mean Sparta's kid? What? Since when?
What's the matter? Not into getting tied up?
Oh my god, shut up, Mira.
Most boring magic show I've ever seen.
That's actually a really cool mechanic, if you ask me. I think. Where are you constantly going to? Huh? You're such a coward. Ooh.
Take it. I was babysitting it.
I don't know where it is, bro. I also don't exactly have a... You know what? He does make a good point, though. I don't particularly need that arm. No, I'm very much alive.
Gotta watch your man. This'll do just fine.
Oh.
Don't want to give up the ghost, do you?
Oh, let's go, Buster.
Killing me.
God. It was so brutal.
How do you have so much power left?
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
You can come out now.
Hello. How's it going, Sandman?
I guess I owe you one.
Look, man.
You should turn around. Your body's not gonna last much longer.
You know, that's probably cool.
I cannot do. I must go.
Damn it, V.
Why?
Don't push yourself. You need some rest.
I must go to where Yorzin is.
Why? Why the hell do
I
you
beg
have
you. This is my last request.
Fine. Dante's definitely gonna beat us there.
Why you gotta look like that, man? Not that you have ulterior motives. But I don't know why you're even trying to get there in the first place.
No hard feelings, guys, but this is my gig. Trust me, Nero. This one's gonna be a little too much for you.
I think he'll be fine. Honestly, Dante, I don't think you're giving him enough credit. However, we have 50, which means we could get more red orbs. That just increases the range we can gather. So instead, we get the final blue orb that we can buy. Means we can't get anything else, but I don't think we can get anything for 10k in Dante. Well, actually, maybe like a gun upgrade, but yeah, if I get 3k and 8k. I mean, might as well, right? It's essentially free. At 3,000, might as well. Alright. So we have for sure one more weapon slot. No, thank you, Dante. But I'm assuming I meant to go down the pit. There's nowhere else to go.
All right. This is the real deal. Full speed ahead.
Let's get it. It's right the way down. I haven't seen secret missions in a while. Oh. That's just the ground, huh? Never mind. This really is giving me Monster Hunter vibes, though. That's kind of interesting. At least I think it is. Whoop.
Rev it up!
Rev it up and...
Rev it up! Rev it up!
It's just so stupid. But it's so awesome. Like, I will never not be happy with that weapon. That weapon is just the epitome of this game. There's one thing they did right, it was making that weapon. Hands down. The gold orb? I don't particularly need it, but... Okay. Won't say no to free lives. Or free red orbs. Alright. It's just so ridiculous. Oh, that hurt. That was a big explosion. What else we got in here? Yeah, you can just go down at this point. Look at the tongues on that thing. Nothing about this makes any sense, and that's what makes it so beautiful. Like, honestly. That's like the normal way, yeah. Is there... Yeah. Well, I'm gonna double check the skill list here for... I guess, would it be under sword? Yeah, with Cavalier equipped. Oh, it's actually a combo. Oh, nice. There's a new air combo. Full throttle, hold forward. Full on wheelie jump. Oh! This is the best weapon ever made. I don't care what anyone says. Weapon is the best. my god, it is actually a full combo. I'm over here now. I mean, could you ask for anything better than this? Like, I can't even... Oh. But how? There's no way it's just Trickster. Ha! Nice. I did it. That's a really cool jump. The fact that you can use Stinger as like a jump mechanic is really sick. Alright, down we go. Ah. Nice to see that I'm here. Oh my god. Oh. But that's a whole combo. Absolutely amazing. The classic, just killing the Stinger. I mean, it's one of the best moves in every DMC game for a reason. So, I don't know if I have the authority to pull one of the best moves, but it always feels good. So. Alright, I need a faster weapon for this, I think. Nice. Back to Rebellion.
Onward and downward. Oh well, better get to it.
Ooh, I almost missed that. That's a little early. Onward and downward indeed. Normally it's onwards and forwards, but in this case it's onwards and downwards. Alright. Oh, statue. Hello. Don't mind if I do. I got a decent amount of orbs again. Yeah, back to 50k. I mean, Lengthens your movement distance. I think braking would be fun. I don't think also looks like it'd be fun. We'll grab both of those. 18,000 for that? Alright, we'll keep that in mind. That'll probably be like 20 or 30k would be my guess. Pick the last one, and then we'll have... and not actually all, but all the ones we can buy, at least for Devil Trigger Gauge. Hi. Oh. What?
At once.
King, sir?
Only kings of the underworld may enter these gates.
Oh, easy there, fella. Hey, I remember Stinky Little Pooch just like you.
I do too. DMC3. Right? Yeah, 3. It's like right at the beginning. It's the first boss one.
Looks like your master's got you on a pretty short leash. Come on, little puppy. I'll take you out for a walk. Come on, let's go.
You have fought our king in the past.
I don't know if there's really much of a tribe left.
They were weak, but we will feast on your flesh and gnaw on your bones.
Oh. That's probably not good.
So, you're the strongest in the litter. Looks like we're gonna need a bigger leash. Come.
Oh. Cool. Ah.
You're a bit tougher than the rest of the
Alright, you know what? I know what must be done here. Alright, maybe not. You got big swings. Oh! It's an explosion, huh? You know what? Ugh. Obedience train. If I had to take a guess, I'd say it's probably for getting S rank. Which is been really, I mean, it wasn't too hard, but it was quite fun. The motorcycle was just the best weapon. So do I get more nunchucks again? Is that the deal with this? I kind of hope it's the nunchucks. That would be fun. But also, if it's something new, that's also great. It's nunchucks. We got them again. Nice. Oh. Even cooler. More than just nunchucks. That's sick. That's a really cool.
Guess I'm the
weapon.
first one here. I like that.
A nunchuck and a staff and a lightning thing. I don't really catch what the lightning thing was. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, King Cerberus. Also within this shape-shifting weapon, charging attacks with ice, fire, and lightning in each form. The weapon has 3 unique modes: twirl, freezing nunchucks with Y, and in Swordmaster style, build the blazing rod with B, or hold and release B to unleash an electrifying 3-section stab. Oh, okay, so it's like the... Alright. It's like Red Hood. Red Hood? Nightwing? I don't remember. One of them uses that. Nightwing. Nightwing uses like electric
The
shock
truth
stick.
is, I wanted to be protected and loved, but I was alone. My only choice was to survive.
V, you gotta rest.
He's not wrong.
Miro, I will tell you everything. There is no demon named Urizen. Only a man who threw away his humanity in an endless pursuit of power.
I see I am in the time vortex. Oh man.
This is the end.
Oh. That actually kind of hurt, not gonna lie. Oh, hit me with the 1-2. Left, right. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? We're ending this right here. Don't even need to send double trigger.
Why are they fighting each other? To see one's justice through, a man must fight for it, even if the one who stands before him is his kin.
That's ridiculous.
The Brothers of Blood disagree on the very reason of their existence. They must fight.
Dang. It's over, Virgil. You can't stop me.
Dante!
You're late. Just finishing up.
Is that really your brother?
I'm afraid so.
So he was behind all this. Your own flesh and blood.
Right again.
In the last throes of defeat, I see.
V, get back. Things are about to get really messy.
No, please, let me. I want to end this battle with my own hands.
I suppose. Can you though? That's the real question.
Do not struggle. For if you can't even defeat me, then you've already lost.
I will not lose. Not to Dante. I need power. More power.
I know. We are one and the same, you and I. But you've lost me, and I've lost you.
I don't know if I like this.
Yet we are connected by that one feeling. While thy branches mix with mine, and our roots together join.
Oh. That's probably not good. Oh. Hi, Virgil. This may or may not be the cutscene I was referring to yesterday.
What is this?
Virgil.
Ooh, nice coat. I take the black. The Alpha and Omega. Virgil. He's back. For real. That's crazy. I guess welcome back. The Awakening. Man, all of this took place on one day, huh? All of this on June 15th. At 3:06 p.m. These books.
You got some pretty big cojones for coming back. Just don't know when to give up.
Dang. Hi, Nero.
Get out of my way, Nero!
Jeez.
Defeating you like this has no meaning.
Come on, Virgil. Let's do this.
Heal your wounds, Dante. Get strong. After that, we'll settle the matter.
It just makes a portal.
Thank you, Nero.
Okay.
Damn it. If that's your brother, what happened to V? He returned to himself. Go home, Nero. This doesn't concern you. Like hell. I lost my right arm because of him! This is not your fight.
I mean, he's
I
not
need
wrong,
to stop
though.
him, and that's all that matters. I'm not gonna let you have all the fun, Dante! You don't get it. Let me guess. I'm dead weight? Well, you can show it! What is it then? He's your father!
Oh. What?
What?
Hi? What? Huh?
I had the feeling the first time I saw you, but I just wasn't sure. And then I
What?
saw how the Yamato reacted. And I was certain. He's your father.
Huh? When? How?
Now
Who?
he needs an ass kicking. But I can't have you go kill your old man. My father.
That. What? Since when? When did Virgil have the time? And with who? Is this some like DMC 3 Virgil playthrough stuff I didn't do that I should have done? Also, this is just in space now.
That day, if our positions were switched, would our fates be different?
Probably.
Would I have your life and you mine?
Maybe not so much.
Let's settle this. Dante.
There's something just so off about Virgil. His face. I don't know what it is.
What's happening now?
Oh, hi, lady.
I thought it was over. This isn't
Hey,
good.
Nico.
We're gonna get dragged into this. Dante, what happened?
My dumbass brother's back and I'm gonna rip him a new one.
Virgil's... How? Dante! Made it for Lady and she paid for it, so consider it a rental. Hey, you can't just...
Okay, we'll take care of that later. Right now, you three get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go take care of old douchebag. Got a feeling this one's gonna be a doozy.
Hey, Lena on too. It's Model of Mayhem. Oh. Ultimate Ordnance Tag Team, the double Kalina on. Dual wield with both Kalina on launchers, using a new function of Kalina on 2 to use both in tandem. That's cool. Awakening. Oh, it's just equipped as double, alright. Well, I'm probably going to want more. 40,000! Talk about cost scaling, jeez! Don't even bother looking to double Kalina on. Because I'm sure it's going to be used. Stupid expensive to get. Well, I'm never gonna actually kind of mess with this a little bit.
Never would have guessed you'd come back. Damn it, V. Was this your plan all along?
But, I mean, yeah. Of course it was.
Hey guys, where you been? I thought you went back into Virgil. You're gonna wish you did.
Oh, the wise guy Dante. We were spawned from Virgil's abominable thoughts. But you knew that already.
Come to think of it, I did know something was off. Just like with my old brother.
Well, we're merely the discarded thoughts from when he was Nilo Angelo. No longer bound in his consciousness. We're here now to kill you of our own free will. Liberating! And kill you we shall, Dante. Us, not Virgil.
I highly doubt that.
Alright, let's get started. This will be quite the party. What a mess! Come here and face me like a man, boy!
Ride the rush!
Oh. Oh, I see that shadow in the background.
I'm just getting started. Reminiscence. Time on
You know, can't say I was prepared for this. Oh.
Give me some time out.
No.
Great. Can't wait for the rematch.
I mean, why would I let him have it then? I see. How do I get up there? Oh, hi. How long have you been there for? The sounds. This is a really cool weapon. Actually. Pretty interesting. But perhaps not as strong as before. I mean, was it even strong before? I don't remember. I bet I use it a lot in DMC3. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that it was strong.
Oops. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, probably. Ow. Oh. I guess we'll just enter the door then. Oh, I didn't check behind it. That's fine, I'm sure. Okay, Virgil's back. That was a great time when Virgil's back, right? Oh. Oh. That's actually kind of fun, I think. Fighting Shadow. Ow. Ooh. Well, there goes Shadow. I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting all three of them together.
Running away? Nah, didn't think so.
Which, well, that should be kind of fun, I think. Fighting all three of them together. This is such an interesting weapon. Hey! Another one fragment. I'll take another one. Like halfway there. Alright, not what this is gonna do, but it's probably fine, whatever it is.
Up you go!
Oh, there he goes. Oh yeah, I've got that move now. Well. Alright. Where am I going? This way. Oh, so much. Okay. I see. going on over here? Dang. Well, man, I feel like that's gonna suck so much. Well, they were hitting. Oh. Take it, we'll take it. There's some dudes here. Aha. Hey, Shadow. Whoa. You know, you think I would have learned literally anything? I have not. Okay, bye. Shadow's still hearing you. I'm still here.
Rev it up! Rev it up!
Ow. God, that's so funny. Alright, there goes Shadow.
One more round. It's like I'm back on Malay Island.
What was this, DMC one? Actually, that probably is what it was, the DMC one. I actually don't remember. Either one or two. I guess it could be three as well, or four. Cool.
They know they don't stand a chance. Are they trying to atone for something?
Very. That was, I think, the most brain power I've ever seen Dante use. Oh. That's cool. 22,000? That's not really a lot. We can go flip stream 2. That's kind of it though. That's fine with me. Alright. This came, huh? Oh. Yo, it slaps.
Bring it on! It's the rain! Yours!
Not the worst place to die. But that's not on my agenda.
Yeah.
What a man!
Well, you know what? Don't think I really need to. But I mean, the sheer amount of damage it grants, though. It's hard to say no.
I'll kill you, Dante!
Ooh. That looks so weird and gross. Ah, interesting. Okay, so we can bring them back. We really kind of want to focus on Big Boy then. It seems like he brings it back with pretty low life. Ow. The Big Boy is the real boss. Where's he coming? Where's it gonna be? Right there. Stinger right through it. That's it. That's the end of them. From Shadow and that guy who
Should've
I
known better.
can't remember the name of.
You got a good heart, but you're about as sharp as a marble.
Perhaps. But if you had even a little bit of trouble defeating us, imagine what Virgil can do to you. Go see for yourself. Us. This is our final flight.
Funny.
Godspeed, Dante. You'll need it.
Rest in peace, little chicken.
Why does everyone call it a
It's been
chicken?
Ash.
I don't understand. It's not a chicken. It's clearly not a chicken. It's like a falcon. Well, I guess it's called griffin, so it's probably a griffin. Still. Oh, is that Nero? Yes. Oh, and that's the band.
Nero, jump in!
Harvey? You have a grappling hook for an arm, dude.
Where's Dante?
He's got this. We gotta go now.
So this guy Virgil. Know him?
Vaguely, yes.
I don't think, yeah, Trish wasn't really around
They
for
said
him.
that guy's my father. What the hell's going on, Trish?
His logic is sound. I had a hunch myself.
This doesn't make any sense.
I know you hate Virgil, but you can't kill your own father.
Yeah, I mean, he can.
True. You'd never recover from that.
Yeah,
You saved us. You should be proud.
she would
Now you
know.
can put all this behind you.
Go stop the car!
No chance! After all this, are you insane?
Fine. I'll go by myself.
Oh, jeez. Nero needs to calm down. But also, Johnny Young Bosch is killing it. God. I love his voice acting. It's always so good. He does a great job. Every character he voices, it's always so good. Mission 19, Virgil. Dang. Only 13,000? Probably a lot we can do, so go right into it. Hey, what's good, bro? June 15th, 4 p.m. Well, 4:04, but 4 p.m.
Hey, Virgil. Your portal opening days are over. Give me the Amato.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it. But you already knew that.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
How many times have we fought?
Oh, this music.
Hard to say.
It's slapping.
It's the only memory I have of us since we were kids. Time to finish this, Virgil. Once and for all.
God, I can't put my finger on what it is about Virgil's face. Just something's off. Oh, flipped by it. All right. I'm waiting for the motivation, man. It's only a matter of time before Virgil gets motivated.
It's just about time to settle.
That's right. Come on.
So I couldn't tell if he was regenerating or not. But I still can't. Oh. Yes he is. He's for sure regenerating. Yes. Dante, get up, bro. What are you doing?
Don't move. Just like old times.
Somebody hit me with a cutscene.
Slay all.
Oh. Oh, that's so cool. It's so cool.
No son's armed for this.
It means nothing to me.
That's probably not a good thing.
Think you can beat me? Not in a million years.
I have a feeling I can, Virgil. I like how he has a stamina, that's sick. Oh, I'm just tank through it. Ugh. Oh, come on. Right there. Oh. So close. It's actually so close. Oh, it's the late strike. Oh, let's go, we get it. What? Ugh. I wasn't prepared for that.
Nero is my son. Yeah, dumbass. You can't remember through that thick skull of yours?
Well, well. That was a long time ago.
I guess you were young once too. As much as I'd love to hear that story, I think it's about time we
Ended this.
The big stands. Oh, he's going to the same man too. Nice. Ah. Virgil can too, huh? Oh, let's go. Excuse me? Who are you? What? Who? When? Oh, hey. 12,000 true power. Interesting that there's a Nero orb on the Virgil thing. A phone booth. Out here. Is it ringing? It is.
Hello? Nero? Is that you, Nero? Did something happen?
Is that
Yeah.
Tyrion? Yeah, it is, okay.
When I was a kid, I was alone. You and Kratos were all I knew. And now all of a sudden I find out I have a family. What am I supposed to do with that?
You always know which path is right and which is wrong.
That's a lot of birds,
There's
not
no
him.
need to doubt yourself.
I suppose.
Thanks. I guess that's all I needed to hear. have one last thing to take care of. Then I'm coming home.
Oh, don't even wait for it to say bye or anything? What a dick, bro.
I couldn't protect Credo. To this day, I hate myself for not having enough strength.
Oh.
But this time is different.
Oh, we're going through the emotional monologue.
I swear! I'm not letting you die!
Huh? Just like will his hand into existence. Oh, and up he goes. So it's Nero. Hey. I knew he could devil trick. I mean, he did kind of do it before, right? Before? Unless I misremember. I'm pretty sure he had devil trick before, no? But now he has like actual full-on devil trigger mode.
This is curious.
Nero.
Dang, he got wings too.
What form of power is this?
What the hell?
Is this? Hey, Nero.
This ends. Right here. Listen to me. I told you already. This is not your...
Alright, Nero. No need to punch him in the face like that. That's your
listen.
uncle.
Dead weight.
Oh, okay. Well.
I won't let you kill each other. There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to this sibling rivalry.
You came all this way just for that.
Virgil. V. Whatever you call yourself. Dante's not gonna die here. And neither are you. Do you have a problem with that?
Not gonna die my ass. That bitch slap nearly killed me.
Thank you, Dante.
If I beat Nero, then by default, I beat you. Agreed, Dante?
Whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sit this one out.
Got it, Dante.
When this is over, I'll make you submit. Father.
Oh wow. Cracking the knuckles on the ethereal hands. Let's go, dude. That's actually kind of funny.
This has nothing to do with it. Stand down.
Why a double trigger now?
Everything to do with me!
Nero.
Okay.
You seriously now?
Okay. Yo, this song kind of slapping though. Press right trigger near a staggered enemy from a bus. Oh, we got these back?
Oh, hell no. Here, now she's feeling accepting yet.
Oh.
Systems. What your strength?
Oh, fucking asshole.
Honestly, I dig this. I dig it. It's so cheesy. Ooh. Dang.
In Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Oh, brother. You cut off your own son's arm for more power, and you still lost.
Enough, damn it! The underworld is taking over. We need to do something before it's too late.
He's right. We need to close that portal. Hey, you lost, so you better do what he says.
That is true. He did
I
lose.
can still fight. But if those roots continue to spread through town, it'll just interfere with our business.
You would make an
That's
excuse.
the smartest thing I've ever heard you say. Better hurry up. We still got a score to settle.
Evidently.
Wait! Where are you going?
We need to sever the Clifod roots from the underworld itself. Then we'll seal the portal with the Yamato.
Hang on. If you do that, you can't come back.
Why do you think I'm going? Somebody's got to keep an eye on your old man.
You can't just expect me to stay here while you both go
It's
in.
because you're here we can go. We're trusting you with things on this side. Capiche?
Make haste, Dante.
None of them are the new Dr. Bomb.
I know.
None of them.
Hey! Wait!
That's the answer. I've never seen these two so coordinated.
Take care, Nero. Adios.
Well, there goes Dante.
I won't lose next time. Hold on to that until then.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. I think he's got his arm back is insane. Just a normal, real arm.
Idiots.
Honestly, though, yeah, they both are. They're both idiots. They're a bunch of idiots. The whole family of idiots. But you know what? They're family. How was the city just not destroyed? Still June 15th, huh? 6:26 p.m.
Hoo-wee! I'm still in freaking shock.
About what?
Duh. Your arm? Who the hell grows an arm back? It's just weird.
True.
It's like a lizard tail or something.
Look, I don't know, it just grew. I mean, are you kidding me? Lots of weird stuff happened. There were demons and scary plant roots and arms growing back. Lots of stuff.
Do you know how much love and care I put in that devil breaker?
Nope. This arm? It's nice.
I mean, I'm sure, dude. I don't think he's ever really had a normal
how's it
arm.
feel?
How's what feel?
Saving the man who killed your own father. Heard Dante killed Virgil once.
I mean,
It doesn't matter. They're both gone now anyway.
I don't know if I'd say that.
It's
I guess
okay to
technically,
cry.
but-
If you want, Nero, over a loss.
Not cry.
It doesn't make you a crybaby. Does make you a little bitch, though.
There it is.
That's, I think, the best line
Think
she's
I'm a
ever said.
demon?
I didn't cry when my asshole daddy died. But... yeah, I know. I wouldn't be here without him, that's a biological fact.
True.
Right.
No, Nero.
All I'm saying is, tough guy. It's okay to cry if you want.
Wait, don't cry, though.
I'm not crying.
Devils cry.
I'm not gonna
Kittens
cry.
cry.
Will you
Meow.
shut up? Will you
Puppies
stop
cry.
it? Look at you. You're
Why don't you
nobody's
cry on my
crying, all right?
shoulder?
Stop
Come
saying
on, cry on
cry.
my shoulder. I know you
You
wanna.
say cry again. Devil may cry. Fuck.
You said it.
Hey, kitty. Yeah.
Well, so
Coming
devils
home?
never cry? That's Dante's whole mantra?
Oh yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but I got a surprise for you.
Oh yeah, he's got a huge surprise.
You shut up! No, Kirie, not you. Nico, you know, and her big mouth. What the hell's your problem? Where'd you learn to drive?
I don't know if she ever did.
Hey, sorry, I gotta call you later. It's time to get back to work.
They're still demons, huh?
Got an arm. I'm good.
It's a prototype, and this is the perfect place to test it out. Look, you're gonna use it, and it's
It's a work of art. I gotcha.
and it ain't complete without you.
Well, how sweet. Feels good.
You'll get
Oh.
fixed as soon as we get back.
Yeah, credits, huh?
So, devil's cry, huh? Let's hear what that sounds like!
Ryake Itsuno. That again, man. Great game. Pretty easy.
Come on!
Oh, let's go.
It's easier for me.
Oh, we're gonna do this again? There's Devil Trigger. Oh, that's cool. I can still pull them with it? That's great. This is gonna give you a little story about his Devil Trigger while in the end credits too. God, I'm so good at this game. I'm gonna running tally this time though? Okay. Oh my god. Get over here. Get over here. Understandable. I think it died? Oh, dude. Devil Trigger is such a great song. It really is. They killed it with this game. This game is great. Easily the best. I mean, I would hope the most recent in the series was the best. Little bro? What? I'm assuming that's just a pet name. Oh, there goes the Flyfall.
Guess that's the end then.
So all we gotta do is cut this thing down.
That's right. I'm more than capable of handling this on my own.
You're gonna need some help. And someone to keep an eye on you.
Yeah. Oh, this slaps.
Useless pests. They must be ready to die.
Fine by me. Let's give them what they want.
I would assume I have the ability to swap weapons still. Yes, I do. Oh, and Virgil's just here doing Virgil thing? That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh my god. Why is weapon swapping just so sick? It's just the best mechanic. And I can style swap on the fly, so let's go, dude. It really is just the game normally without any of the UI. But I assume infinite health. I'd be very surprised if you can actually die in there. This song. I realize this was the song.
You got more than you did. Ready to accept defeat, Virgil?
Even when they're working together, they're competing. Outsourcing comp. Side K. Free lateral. Look at all these people. All of them did a great job. Every single one of them. It was a great game. Very fun. There's still plenty to do in it. Like, that's just the story. Man. Well, we'll probably just be playing Strive all week next week, if I'm being honest. So I don't know what I'll do as the next, like, actual game. I'll probably put the Strive VODs up there, the VODs channel. So expect to see that. Hey, V! Remember V? I remember V. Like he never left. That's, Nico. And a dude behind her? The suit? Krish? Ed Lady. Yamato and Virgil. At least I assume it's Virgil. Seems like Virgil's hand. Oh yeah, it's his jacket. It's a little interesting that they chose to give Virgil black. And I assume it's because Nero wears blue now. And wore blue in 4. So to help with not being confusing, they did that, right? Because originally Virgil was in blue. I think it was blue. I don't know why. I mean, the color blue in Virgil just like makes sense to me because that's his like Devil Trigger colors. So I assume he wore a blue jacket. Devil May Cry. All the places fuck them. Outside Devil May Cry itself. It's great though. It's great. The whole series is great, honestly. I mean, this was a nice way to end it. A nice capstone on all of it. Kind of almost feels like all of the threads came to a close, even though they technically all came to a close prior to this, anyways. Because every game was pretty much contained with itself. But this really did a nice job, I think. Kind of feeling almost like a real ending to everything. Though I do hope there's more. I wouldn't be surprised if they made another one. I mean, it's not impossible. You could easily play as, Nero. Special thanks to Monotype KK. Man, these are going by fast. I cannot actually read, like... Go Nishimura! Japanese voice cast, Koki Uchiyama. Oh, I'm sure he did a great job. I'm sure all of these people did a great job. Free lateral, access games, data game, cubic motion. That's a lot of Japanese and or Korean and or Chinese. I'm usually able to like distinguish them apart from each other, but and it's going by so fast, and like it's done on a logo. It's a little hard to tell. Because, you know, obviously they stylize it a little bit. It's a little hard. All Capcom staff. All of them. The whole thing. The entirety of Capcom. Speaking of Capcom. Delightful game. They do a good job. They always do a good job. They've been doing a great job lately. 2019. Right? I mean, RE's been doing really well. This game was great. Everyone loved it when it came out in 2019. July 24th. A few weeks later. Lady? Yeah, Lady. Man, she looks great in this game. She looks so good.
Wow.
And she
No
does the scar
sign
too.
of him. Nothing. Yeah.
Like, Trish looks a little weird,
Then
but
can
Lady
I
just
have
looks
this
great.
office?
Oh, jiggle physics, sorry.
Because I've been thinking it's almost time for me to settle down somewhere.
No, I don't think so. I rather quite like it.
Oh, I hate to spoil your dreams, ladies, but that shit ain't gonna happen.
What do you mean, Morrison?
Thank you.
See, there's this deed to this place, and I have it.
Why do you?
Clever little devil came to see me right before his last job. Said something like, "My dearest friend, I know you'll keep this safe because them crazy bitches." Did I say crazy bitches? I'm sorry, I meant ladies. Anyway, the rest of the story is not important. You get the gist.
I wonder if he even plans on coming back.
Got me.
What is important is I have a job for you two. Cause the rent ain't free.
I mean, you're not wrong. Are they fighting each other again? Yes, they are. Man, they just can't stop. Man, look at these shots. Top tier cinematography.
Score for Dante. I'm up one.
Where did you learn to count? We're even.
You know, I'm starting to think this is never gonna end.
Maybe. We got plenty of time.
Man, Virgil really does go into a very wide stance. Oh my god. The choreo. Oh, the choreo! Whoa. Achievements like crazy. And my mouse showed up. I don't know why my mouse showed up. What has been unlocked? Son of Sparta. What has been unlocked? Bloody Palace. VEX color has been added. Recovery Provocation has been added for Nero. Nero's demonic right arm has been restored, and he can now use both Devilbringer and Devil Trigger. Dante's Blades. Dante can equip Rebellion, Devil Sword Sparta, or Devil Sword Dante in the customizer. Nico's reports, enemy reports have been expanded to include photos capturing the moment the enemy is defeated. That's cool. Costume changes are now reflected on the title screen. Best costume will be shown. That's cool. Neat. I know you can buy a couple of costumes in this game. Which we can now play the Son of Sparta. I don't think I will. Let me go to the main menu here. I want to see what we got in here. Got the secret missions, which we... Virgil just sitting in there with Nero, so funny. Right, we barely got any. There's also, I mean, the Virgil ones for the Virgil playthrough. But I don't know if I'll stream that or not. It's total results. Couple of misses here, right? Because I chose to play as Dante in this mission and not Yeah. There's still a few missions to do, technically. But yeah. That's that. Bloody Palace is still Bloody Palace. Void is still the Void, I assume. Oh, yeah, that's the actual store. Sure. Does it just take me in? No, not quite. Okay. It's 40,000. That'll bring me. Oh, that's the arms. Nice. There's obviously still plenty to unlock, plenty to do. Dang. But I do think I'm going to end it here. It's a little early, but I mean, you know, DMC games are relatively on the shorter end. Look at that V and Morrison. I'm sure that Morrison's just like in this game for really no reason. Oh, there's Dante too. I guess we can go through the cavalry. I know it has like music in it. And Nika's reports. Enemy. Oh dang. That's all of them. Oh, look at that guy. They here. Bosses? All the bosses are here. Kill button. Virgil. Not all of them. One's missing. Weapons? Oh, that's really nice. It's like concept art for a lot of stuff. Yeah. I always like these things. They're always really cool. I think so, at least. I think they're all really interesting. And all the abilities for all the characters. Virgil starts with a decent chunk of them, apparently. Tutorial stuff. I'm sorry, that's a... Oh, no, a kick jump. Yeah, no, never mind. That's the wall jump thing. Man, there's a lot of these, huh? Probably an easy way to get, like, clear all these notifications, but... Yeah. And these are, I assume, Virgil tutorials. These character reports. New information on Nero, Dante, V, Griffin, Shadow, Nightmare. That's what it's called, Nightmare. Nico, Lady Trish. Ava. Oh, Dante's mom. Or Dante and Virgil's mom. Wait, Lady looks great in this game. She looks so good. Like, actually, she looks amazing. Yeah. There's Morris and Glenn. So I assume it's like some backstory stuff. Patty. I don't know who Patty is. Still, plenty of cool art in here. I mean, look at this. Also cool. Oh, is that Nero's? Yeah, Nero's Devil Trigger. Dante and DT1, DT2. Concept art for a lot of the characters, yeah. Concept art for Nico. That's really cool. Oh, man. Dante looking kind of rough. Enemy concept art. Regardless, I'm just having fun. I'll be here literally all day if I just keep doing this. There's some cool... I always like these little things in games. They're fun. They're just fun to look at. Kind of see like the evolution of it. Ugh. Still, the DMC series is done. Well, I mean, there's technically DMC Devil May Cry. And if they make another one, which I don't know. I mean, there's no real indication that anything new would be coming anytime soon. From Capcom, at least not for the Devil May Cry games. But I'd be interested if they make another one. I'll gladly try it out. I left this one like, you know, just like all the other ones, where like the actual story of the game is coherent and it's complete, but it's still, you know, the ending is still somehow open enough to not necessarily lead directly into a sequel, but allow for a sequel to make sense. So, right, because like it's pretty clear cut. Like Dante and Virgil are just in the demon world, doing their thing, having a good time. You know, Nero and everyone else is up in the normal everyday life, doing their thing. And they could come back at some point, you know? They could make it out. A new uprising of demons could happen, which would enable them to leave. And boom, King's all back together. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, 100% we're playing Strive. I mean, we're gonna be playing a lot of Strive. So expect some Strive next week. I'm gonna be having a blast with it. Learning characters, learning matchups, playing the game, having a good time. Doing mission mode, all that stuff. It'll be good. Otherwise, I don't really know what to do next. I mean, there's definitely things to play. There's stuff on the list, but I'm not particularly sure what would be good, if that makes sense. So need to figure that out. But it's nice that we're done with the main storylines, the entire DMC pentology. Is that a word? Probably. But as always, thank you to everyone who stopped by, said hi, hung out, had a good time. I appreciate it. Been fun. This franchise is one that I've been meaning to get to and play through for a long time, so I'm glad I could. Nice to finally be essentially done with it. I mean, there's still plenty for me to do. I'm far from done with the entire franchise, right? There's still plenty of hard mode stuff in previous games, plenty of you know, Virgil playthroughs to do, plenty of stuff to mess with. Honestly, I mean, I think the game's enough. I might actually attempt to 100% a couple of them in the future, maybe in the near future. But Strive's gonna be taking up a lot of my time very soon here, so, and that drops on tomorrow. So yeah, I don't really know what I want to do next, but I'm probably gonna use Strive as a buffer to give me a week, and then go from there. So if you don't know, I've mentioned it I think once or twice already. There's a VODs channel. There's links. There's a command, !VODs, all that stuff. All the VODs, all the playthroughs are there. I may or may not put. Well, I mean, I'll probably put Strive on there just for the sake of it. That way it's not going like a whole week without anything. Because there's kind of been a couple of times like that, for when I was doing Hades and I decided not to put the VODs up. So I'll just put them on there for the sake of putting them on there. It'll be nice to have too. But that all being said, that's there. For everyone watching there, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sure it's enjoyable sitting through, you know, 3-4 hour blocks of content, but I do appreciate it for everyone that is going through them. You know, I pay attention from time to time. I look at it from time to time, the analytics and whatnot. I do see there's numbers. Numbers exist. It's kind of like very slowly, but kind of steadily going up. So that's nice. I do like that. I do appreciate that a lot. It's been kind of steadily and slowly going up. So it's good to see. But I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta. I don't really gotta do anything, but you know, I'm just rambling, so I'll get out of here. Until next time. So probably not be till Monday, because I'm sure I'm going to feel like garbage on Sunday. So, I'm probably still going to feel like garbage on Monday, too, but we'll just power through it for the sake of D&D. Until then.